Hello, Holy Family and Victoria Park Primary Schools. It's great to see you again. My name's Michal, in case you can't remember, and I wanted to say a massive congratulations on all your work you've done with us the last few months. Your work has been so extraordinary that staff and volunteers at Fighting Words were so taken aback by it that they wanted to read you some of the stuff they found. So over to them.
This is Venus by Erin Rose Murray. Chapter 2, Mr. Pinecone. Patrice was curious. What was the map for? Why was it here? Who placed it? Is it a trap? Her head was going wild. She didn't know what to do, and then out of nowhere, a pine cone. She didn't know. Then the mysterious creature introduced himself. "Hello, I'm the one and only Mr. Pinecone," he said loudly. "And you are?" Patrice was confused. "Hey, I'm Patrice," she said. "Why are you shaped like a..." She paused. She thought it would be impolite. She then said to Mr. Pinecone, "We need to find the rest of the map. It's probably in the forest somewhere." Mr. Pinecone sighed. "How will we find it?" Patrice decided to make a plan. Mr. Pinecone and the Glowing Forest by Emily Crown. Chapter 3. Ulteria, Diablo, and the 4 missing explorers. Suddenly, Mr. Pinecone was in the glowing forest, and immediately he thought, "Yes, a whole new world means a whole new wad of cash." He immediately went back to Glastropolis. He gathered enough materials to build a new shop. He came back to Ulteria with his materials and quickly built his shop. And just as he's about to leave, he spotted an ogre. She was kind of strange. She wore 80s flares with ginger hair. At first glance, Mr. Pinecone thought she was weird and a little clueless. But she could be a paying customer. So he shouted, "Hey, I'm selling peppermints and candy canes. Buy one, get one at 75% of the price." She turned around and walked towards him. And when she got up close,
This is Patrice and the Glowing Forest by Declan McFarlane, Chapter 2, Betrayal. After Patrice found the map, a cow ate her. We never hear of Patrice again. So now we're with Jimmy, who owns a futuristic city. But let's get some backstory. He was the only explorer. Well, that's what he said. There were actually 2. But they fell out 5 years ago. For Jimmy, it's all going up Millhouse. He's a multi-billionaire and owns a nation. Well, actually, the Earth. Oh, you want to know how he got there? Well, him and Benny found a Diablo crystal. And Benny was being selfish, and Jimmy told him to get out. There was a button, and Jimmy pressed it. And a force field came and locked him out. It took a while, but I got in the work and put in the hours and took what's mine. And now we're here. I'm a famous guy, lots of money, starred in 3 blockbuster movies. Oh, how could I have forgot? I'm president of Glastropolis. In my city, there's the world's biggest McDonald's with the exclusive Big Mac with 5 buns and 5 patties. Isn't that incredible?
This story is called The Cat and Koala That Didn't Come Back by Jensen. Chapter 2. It has been 4 hours, Fluffy. Where have you been? And why are you all black and white? "Because I fell in black paint and white paint," Maximus said. "Go clean up, Fluffy." Fluffy went over to clean up. Just then, Fluffy fell down a portal. Just then, he woke up and saw he was in a bar. He looked around and he saw people wearing helmets. Just then, He knew he was in the 90s. And then a siren began to go off. Then he heard a bomb. Just then, the people wearing helmets had guns, and another bomb went off. Just then, Maximus did the worst thing of his life. He fell into the portal. Just then, he found Fluffy, and Maximus found the portal back. And Fluffy and Maximus got home safely. The end.
Oh, okay, I'm going to be reading Ore's version, chapter 2 of The Cat and Koala That Didn't Come Back. So chapter 2 by Ore. What are you talking about? 4 hours. I think you mean 4 minutes, said Fluffy, confused. And I'm not black and white, you are. Sir Maximus looked shocked as he looked around the room. Fluffy, look around the room. Look, never ending, exclaimed Sir Maximus. We need to find a way to get out of here. Or we should soon, Sir Maximus. As soon as he said that, a smoke appeared, and it came with Dr. Spot, the evil Dalmatian. Hello, we finally meet after all this time. I am Dr. Spot, he said evilly. How does it feel to live my colorless life? What are you talking about, said Fluffy. I steal the color and make them into my personal rainbow. And when I have all the color, I will shoot it to the sky, and all the colors will be gone. But why though, said Fluffy. Because all my life I've been black and white, and people made fun of me, shouted Dr. Spot. Now, time to steal all the color. I only have 2 more to get, exclaimed Dr. Spot. And with that, he disappeared. Maximus, we need to get out, said Fluffy. But how? He said. I don't know, but we will figure it out, said Fluffy. They looked to find something they could use to get out. Okay, I'm going to read an answer to the call for help that came from Holy Family to Victoria Park. So this is an answer to the call for help by Kiwi. Kiwi writes, to Holy Family, that sounds mysterious. I could help by sending some of our gadgets to you. We have lots, but I think these 3 might help. The first one is called the mushroom map. It's a map that has a petri dish on the side of it. And if you put a bit of the glowing mushroom on the petri dish and then type the name of your friend in, or even anyone, it tracks their location. The second one is the portal. You blast a bit of the portal anywhere, and then it spawns a portal. Wow. That can teleport you. And if you think, you have to think really hard of the place that you want to go, and then you walk through the portal, and it takes you to your destination. The third one is called hair dye. You use it by applying it to your hair. You leave it on your hair for a bit, rinse it off your hair, and then your hair is not gray anymore. Ta-da! I hope this helps. Sincerely, Fluffy the Orange Koala. P.S. My brother was trapped in Altera. I'll ask him how he escaped.
Hello, Fane Street Primary School, Victoria, School and Drogheda and Hurley Family Primary School. I just want to say congratulations on all your hard work with Fighting Words. You've created wonderful words with a new world of imagination and have inspired so many people to imagine a better future. So please keep writing. You're doing a wonderful job and it's so important. I was a volunteer with Fighting Words for a little while, and I saw how important it is and just how much fun you have doing it. And it could be quite scary in the world right now with the news, so it's really important that we imagine a better place and how we can make the world better. Keep up the good work and hope to see you all soon.